Graduated, elevated, now it's my time to shine, yeah, let's go. Graduated, elevated, now it's my time to shine, yeah, let's go. Major moves, power moves, take it to...
Welcome to Ph.D. Hard Talk. My name is Noma Mguni. So today I'm going to talk about applying for a PhD. I've had a few questions in regards to what should I do. I didn't want a scholarship, or I wanted a scholarship. They didn't put that on the website. It wasn't clear. So I'll just go through a few basics. I mean, these are my opinions. This is knowledge that I have. There might be more out there. So feel free to share like your recommendations at the bottom of the video. Now, I broke my nail, so please don't come for me. It's really painful as well. So in terms of applying for a PhD, first things first, you have to think about whether you want a scholarship or you want to self-fund, essentially. And if you want a scholarship, why do you want a scholarship? If you want to self-fund, why do you want to do that? And can you afford it? Key question. Next thing is, do I want to go abroad or do I want to stay at home, and why, right? And also in terms of whether I want to apply for part-time or full-time, and why. You need to have understanding and logic in regards to why you're making these decisions. And they have to be clear and concise. Don't write like a paragraph. Don't think about too much. It's just a simple scholarship, yes. Part-time, no. Full-time, right? Simple. In terms of universities, you have to think about whether you want a small university that's still developing itself in research, and why do you want to go there. And usually with smaller universities, they have a lot more to offer in terms of resources, and they're quite hands-on in regards to your needs sometimes, before you come for me. And in terms of the bigger universities, again, go for them. I would never say don't. It's always good to go for, the bigger universities like Harvard, Oxford, Cambridge, you name it, go for it. And once you get on this website, right, for example, if we say Cambridge, look at how they've written their instructions in regards to a proposal. What does it look like? What do they need in there in terms of your logic, and how long do you think the project will last for? Simple, right? Have understanding and produce a document that will fit the spec, not fill the spec, fit the spec, right? And then go to, we'll say, Sheffield Hallam University, look at what they are after, and then check in there, and then ensure you don't take the one that you've used for the previous university to the next one, because they might not be the same. They might be similar, but they might not be the same in terms of requirements. So be wary and mindful of that in terms of attention to detail. And attention to detail is a key skill that's required in research. So be mindful. Right, so once you've got all your proposals ready and you've sent them across, just fingers crossed and prepare for your interview. Now, you may not get a response back via email. You may not have anyone contact you at all. Grow a strong muscle to say, I will continue applying. Do not give up on your dreams. Just continue. Perseverance is the way forward. Now, if you've gone for a scholarship, they will invite you for an interview if they think, you're the right person. And then at interview, ask the right questions in terms of expectations and also the finances. What does that look like? Or what do the finances look like if I'm to succeed? I know you've put this, but we've got a cost of living crisis. Are there bursaries, if I'm relocating to another country, accommodation, will I have assistance, will I not? What does that look like? Ensure you've gathered all the information before you make your decision so that you can make a well-informed decision. Now, in terms of the interviews, generally speaking, there is no right or wrong way of in terms of an interview, in terms of how you should present yourself, really. as long as you know what you want to study, and also you're willing to listen to the feedback when the potential supervisors are sharing feedback with you, I think you're already on the right path. Now, in terms of personalities, we don't usually get along with everybody that we meet in the world, and we have to be just and okay with that. This is a relationship that will last probably for 3 to 4 years or longer, that dependent on, how, the stars are aligned, to put it that way. It might be a lifetime relationship. So you have to be mindful of your own conduct and your own behaviors as well. In terms of the interviews at the end, I would, just me personally, I would say just send a thank you email for them literally sending you that invite. I don't know if that was good English or that was bad English, but you know what I mean. Just send an email saying thank you for inviting me in, and literally for your time. And also, if you've got other questions as well that you might have thought of since you finished your interview, send them in and take the feedback back. You might get an email back saying, actually, you're not the right person for this vacancy. That's okay. Just ask, can you help me to improve my proposal? They may do that. So, why not, right? So that's my advice in terms of applying for a PhD. But most importantly, I think it's the finances. Ensure that your money's right, and also your mental health. Just ensure before you start on this journey that you've got your thoughts together and you're ready and you understand what the expectations are for yourself and also from your supervisors, and also you understand the policies of the university. I think sometimes we're just so excited to get to these universities, we don't actually take time to read the policies, the procedures. So ensure you double check and ensure that you know your stuff, essentially. And most importantly, it's all about logic and research. If you can't defend your logic, if you can, amazing. But ensure that you learn the jargon as well, learn the keywords, know what qualitative methods is, quantitative measurements, what does that look like, and ensure that you educate yourself outside of actually reading the papers in your field. Make sure you can teach yourself essentially about your subject area. Have that passion to say, you know what, I know my stuff, this is what it is, this is what it looks like, and you will enjoy your journey. And do you know what? No's are powerful. No's literally can open certain doors later on in the future, and sometimes no's can dishearten you, but don't be disheartened. Just literally keep going and keep applying, and hopefully this video has helped somebody. If it hasn't, my bad, but if it has, then excellent, and good luck with your application process, and I wish you all the best in your PhD journey.